What's up, you cinema-loving freaks, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a fun, weird, freaky, kinda sci-fi horror adventure amalgam. Guys, it is Eddie Romero's 1972 just weird, fun flick. It is Twilight People, and you really haven't seen anything quite like this. It's really out there, strange, but altogether entertaining. So let's not waste any more time, jump right into the ridiculous fun. Here is the Twilight People. The Twilight People is an extraordinarily weird adventure oddity, shot on the cheap by notorious low-budget director Eddie Romero, and filmed in the lush jungles of the Philippines. Culling inspiration from H.G. Wells' beastly science fiction novel The Island of Dr. Moreau, this wild production boasts a commendable crew of outlandish creatures and unimaginable situations, all lambasted in that 70s exploitation style that screams untamed fun. Whether it's the campy performances on screen or the surprisingly beautiful locales of the picture, there's definitely something to love in this twisted production of human hybrid beasts gone wild. The film follows the misadventures of a man named Matt Farrell as he is kidnapped and taken to a secluded island compound where a mad scientist named Dr. Gordon is performing bizarre experiments crossbreeding humans with animals in a diabolical plot to create a superhuman being. Desperate to escape, Farrell enlists the help of Dr. Gordon's beautiful daughter and assistant, Neva Gordon, and the two plot to flee the island together and leave this nightmare behind. The only problem is that Dr. Gordon's hired thug Steinman and his cronies will stop at nothing to keep the two trapped on the island and a part of Dr. Gordon's warped experiments. John Ashley takes on the lead role of Matt Farrell, a renowned adventurer and stylish hero of the picture. Armed with his wits, fists, and perfect sideburns, Ashley does a remarkable job as the strong-willed Matt Farrell. Though the picture is suffocating in low-budget trappings and crude special effects, Ashley maintains a sense of earnest that truly helps keep the outrageous elements of the film intact. He dukes it out with the baddies of the film and interacts with the mixed-up monsters of the production with the greatest of ease, making for an entertaining romp that genuinely ends up being far funner than it has any right to be. Joining Ashley in his quest for fun on Creature Island is a bevy of character actors who aid in on bringing the cinematic insanity to life. The main players are Pat Waddell as Neva Gordon, the ridiculously beautiful lab assistant and beast wrangler extraordinaire, Jan Merlin as Steinman, the heartless hired gun of Dr. Gordon and notorious big game hunter, Charles McCauley as Dr. Gordon, the warped and completely mad genius of this unhinged production, and finally Pam Grier as Aisa, the Panther Woman, a dangerously sexy beast whose bite is definitely worse than her bark. Put all of these wacky characters together and you have one hell of an entertaining yet weird flick. Not to mention the various oddities that grace the screen, from an antelope man to an honest-to-God flying Batman. It goes without saying that The Twilight People is most certainly an odd production, focusing a great deal on its twisted creatures and troubled characters. The film makes for an engaging freak show that surprisingly holds together as far as low-budget 70s B-flicks go. It's got action, unbelievable moments, mind-boggling situations, and it's all shot across some beautiful locales, which helps bring it all together. It may not be the most competent reimagining of H.G. Wells' literary classic, but it's a hell of a lot of fun to get lost in, and an entertaining cinematic journey to say the least. If you love the weird and wild films of the 70s, and you can't get enough of beast-on-beast action, then give this one a shot. In the end, The Twilight People is a dementedly enjoyable oddity that is without a doubt batshit crazy. And there you have it, you freaky beasts. That is the enjoyable and out of control film, The Twilight People. Just outrageous to say the least. If you saw those visuals and it tickled your fancy, jump out there and see it as soon as you can, because it really is just all kinds of fun. But guys, that is it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you all at the next movie review. Take care.